Hi, I'm Steph, your resident lazy gal. I'm 24 years old, work from home, and am probably one of the laziest people you will ever meet. I wake up at midday, spend thousands of dollars a month on food delivery, and couldn't run a mile to save my life. To be perfectly honest, my life is a bit of a mess right now. So, over the next month, I'm taking on 4 week-long challenges designed to kick my butt back into line. From living off $50 a week to resetting my sleeping pattern, it's gonna be a hell of a ride. There will be tears, but hopefully it will all be worth it. Welcome to the Lazy Gal Diaries. My relationship with exercise could be described as non-existent, unstable, unfaithful. Every single time in my life that I have ever struggled with my weight or I've struggled with my self-esteem, everyone always has the exact same answer for me. They tell me to just go to the gym and all my problems will be solved. The exercise will make you happy. Exercise will make all of your problems go away. Well, that is all well and good if you're the type of person who enjoys the gym, but there is still a percentage of people, quite a high percentage of people I think, that feel quite uncomfortable around exercise. We all see it on Instagram, the gorgeous, beautiful Instagram model fitness girl who looks amazing doing squats, goes to the gym like 10 times a day and just is literal goals. It is just honestly so unachievable, and I think sometimes we set our goal way too high, and a lot of us will look at those girls on Instagram and be like, I want to be like that. I went to the gym today, why does my butt not look like that yet? I think it's really important sometimes for us to take a step back away from social media and recognize the fact that what works for someone else doesn't necessarily work for you. One thing that I really wanted to get across to you guys and to myself during this week was the fact that exercise doesn't have to be going for a run. Exercise doesn't have to be doing squats at a gym. Exercise can be a variety of different things, and it can actually be added into your lifestyle quite easily without you even realizing it's happening. So, as usual, there are rules for this week. There are only 2 rules this time. Rule number 1 was that I had to be doing at least 1 hour of physical exercise every single day of the week. I was, however, allowed to break it up throughout the day, so I could do a bit in the morning and then a bit in the evening, as long as I was physically exerting myself for an entire hour. Rule number 2 was that I had to be doing a different type of exercise every single day. This isn't a 7-day gym challenge. I had to be getting out there and trying something different with every new day. So I had to be trying new things, going out of my comfort zone and just giving things a go. It had to be something different every single day. This week's challenge was definitely the one that I was the most nervous to start. Welcome to day 1 of the exercise challenge. I am shitting myself. The first day I was like super pumped, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna go for a massive walk and I'm gonna have the best time and I'm gonna start off this week with a bang. And then I kind of just ended up ordering a pizza and eating it in bed. Day 1 and I've already failed. I'm literally lying in bed eating a pizza. I've relapsed back into my ways. Hello.
Hello.
G'day, mate. How's it going?
Throwing a shrimp on the bar.
On day 1, I actually went all the way to visit Josh in Canberra. He is super active. I have the most athletic boyfriend possible. He's so opposite to me, and he was so on board with helping me out with this challenge. Hello, welcome to attempt 2 at day 1. I've actually come to Canberra and Josh is kindly helping me be fit today. I think it kills him how lazy I am. He just wants me to do something athletic with him, and so one of Josh's favourite sports to play is tennis, and I have not held a tennis racket since I was like 8 years old at tennis camp. I'm not actually good at tennis. I don't play sport. I don't do any form of sport in my life.
Oh, don't be so modest.
I'm not even being modest though. So this week was going to be a huge challenge for all of the mental blocks that I've put up. They have been like cemented there for years and years and years. That little voice on my shoulder saying, you look stupid when you run, oh my god, everyone's looking at you. Don't listen to it, but it's there, and I'm acknowledging that it's there, and I'm choosing this week to not listen to it. I've flipped it off, it's gone. Later, loser. Anyway, I'm terrible at tennis, and Josh is kindly being patient with me and gonna teach me tennis. And we'll see how we go.
We'll see.
Wish me luck. I need it. Welcome to Steph Attempts to be Athletic, part 1. Bare balls. Lady hack. I actually had so much fun. I wasn't really thinking about the fact that I was sweaty and tired. It was more just like the laughter and the fun of like playing a game with someone. It was a lot different to just running on a treadmill and having your brain constantly thinking about calories and how tired you are. This was just a very refreshing and fun way to start the week.
Fair.
Day one, done.
Done.
Successful. Day two, me and Josh decided to climb a mountain. Welcome to day two of the challenge. Me and Josh have taken the trek to, I think it's called Corrin Forest, just outside Canberra, and we're gonna go on a massive like sort of hike today. It could take us, you know, maybe anywhere between 2 to 4 hours to do this there and back. So going a bit over the amount of time I'm supposed to be doing, but I feel like it's not even gonna feel like exercise because it'll be fun. Are you ready?
Of course I am.
Safety in the mountains. Don't trip.
We're going to the highest mountain, so high, very high. I know lots of high mountains, and this is probably the highest I've ever been. Very high at the top of the mountain. Yes. Much higher than Canada.
So I think what I really wanted to get across today is that exercise kind of doesn't have to feel like exercise, so we're going on like an adventure, making it more of like a day out.
It won't be an adventure when the White Walkers come.
Yeah, it won't. Anyway.
And I'll be the furthest away from home I've ever been.
Anyway, moral to the story is exercise can be like totally daunting, but this is more
second breakfast.
Oh my god. Doesn't have to feel like exercise, I think.
I feel like you're going on a quest.
A quest, a
to
journey.
Destroy a ring. A fellowship.
Honestly, this is such a great idea to do on the weekend if you've got a free day. If you drive in one direction, you are bound to find a walking track somewhere. There are so many places that you can go and explore, and it was just such a really fun day. And to be honest, it didn't even feel like I was exercising as such. I more just felt really accomplished because I had, you know, achieved something. I'd climbed a mountain, we made it to the top, and we had really good conversation on the way.
Pretty good, hey?
Day three, I was in a mood. I'd just gotten back to Sydney and I just wasn't feeling very well. So I did what I do best and I shut down and I procrastinated everything. I lay in bed and I did nothing all day. It is currently about 6:30 at night. I have not had a very good day today. And I also woke up with a horrible sty in my eye, so I look like I've been punched in the face, which is fun. I'm gonna do what I always used to do when I was younger and I was feeling down. I'm going to do the one thing that throughout my life that has made me feel happy no matter what, and that is go to a dance class. So I am just having a bit of like a stretch out before I go. The class starts at 8 o'clock across the harbour. I tend to go to 2 dance classes a week, usually jazz classes, because it just feels really comfortable to me and it's also really, really good for your mind. I find dancing to be such a therapeutic experience. It's really just like an emotive and fun time, and it's just a really great way to let your emotions all out. I love it so much. I grew up a dancer and I'm still a dancer. The dance class actually also went for an hour and a half, plus I walked all the way around the harbour and then all the way back again to get there and back from the dance class. So I actually ended up exercising, I think, for probably 2.5 hours that day. So I went from literally lying in bed doing nothing to 2.5 hours of exercise. So that was pretty good. That was last night's dance class. It is 12 p.m. and I'm still in bed. Day 4 was the day that I was meant to go for a run, and okay, we need to have a little chat about running. I hate running. So we've had a win. I have managed to get dressed into my workout gear. It is a beautiful day, but it's cold. I'm starting to realize why people get up early in the morning and exercise. Kind of either have to do it in the morning, like first thing in the morning, or at the end of the day, because otherwise your whole day just gets like uprooted. So these are my running sunglasses, and personally I think they look absolutely stupid on me. They're way too big for my head, but I wear them when I'm running because it makes me feel like no one can see me because I'm just so blocked from the world. Like, you have no idea who I am because I'm wearing such big sunglasses. This is a disaster. I'm dead already. I'm also not fit enough to run for long enough to make up the hour, so I made sure that I stopped over halfway and I did a few push-ups and sit-ups and like just a few little Pilates style exercises to add some time onto the clock. I'm also not gonna lie, I walked like 3/4 of the way back. That there is exactly the reason why every time I start trying to lose weight and get fit, I give up, because I hate like cardio. It just makes me feel so miserable. I think it's time for me to just admit that running isn't my thing and I'm not like a typical fitness person. Why should I be forcing myself to do it if it doesn't feel natural to me and it doesn't feel good to me? This just made me feel so miserable, and this is one of the reasons why I always give up, and this is one of the reasons why I always end up doing stupid things like fad diets and starving myself, because I just feel like a failure when I try and do it the right way. So maybe this just isn't my right way.
3:28 a.m.
I just got home from a night out. I've had a few too many wines, and let me tell you, I am so sore. I thought I could come back if I drank a few wines, and I did, but it didn't help me. Red wine is not the cure for sore muscles. Who knew? Who bloody knew? I don't want to do this. For me, today is all about working out with a friend, turning a friendship into like a workout situation, how you can support each other and do it together. My good friend Michelle is such a gym junkie lately. She has gone from being someone who is quite intimidated by the gym to someone who just loves it and thrives off it and gets so much emotional sort of help and clarity from it. And getting to the end of the week, I really needed a pump up and a gym buddy. Here at Anytime Fitness in Glebe, and I'm with Michelle.
Drinking coffee, that's why I'm getting pumped. I'm like,
she's got her pre-workout. I'm not a gym girl, you guys know that. So Michelle's gonna put me through the ringer. She's got...
I've put together a little fitness circuit and stuff that's not too intense. It's something that I would do on one of my like kind of days where I'm a bit tired and stuff. I'm actually tired today. We had a wine last night.
Gyms for me have always scared me. I always feel really awkward when I walk in. I feel like everyone's like,
oh, who's this chick? What's she doing?
So I have so much anxiety built up around just the gym process. A lot of the equipment intimidates me. I don't know what it does. I have not been on one of these in a very long time.
Quick start. Just take a step.
Ooh. When I'm in a gym, my mind just goes crazy. It's just like overload of thoughts that are really silly. It goes off and starts thinking that literally everyone just cares so much about me and what I'm doing. When in actual fact, no one cares what I'm doing. No one cares what you're doing. We just care what we're doing. So for this workout, we first of all started by doing a quick warm up on the elliptical machine before heading over to do some strengthening and core work over in the corner. And let me tell you, my abs were already so sore by this point of the week that it very near killed me. Wall sits are the actual devil. It was so refreshing to be doing it with a friend. It just made me feel a lot more comfortable. Gyms alone for me are very intimidating places, but having someone there who was supportive and fun and friendly, it just made me feel like I was in a safer space and made me feel a lot more comfortable. She's a boss. She hates me. I got really sassy.
No, you did really good. What is it, your 4th, 5th day on the truck?
5 days.
You did really good.
By day 6, I was feeling so sore and so tired. My body was like ready to give way. I'm not gonna lie though, it was really tight. Like my butt was looking good. 5 days of squats. I'm telling you people. I thought today that I would attempt to be one of those like cool fitness girls who wear like the cool fitness outfits, and this is just reality for me, right? Is this supposed to be supportive? Because it's not. I have a big bust, like you guys can see that, but like this is quite loose and this is a small. Like how are you supposed to do anything in this? Like if you have no boobs, then they have no support. If you have big boobs, they have no support. Like I'm so confused. So like this is nowhere near as cute. Like it looks a bit dorky to be honest. $15 from Target, people. $15 from Target, but I'm strapped in and that's what matters. Sorry, I'm like showing you my boobs so much today. I feel like so many affordable activewear brands just don't support people who need support. Us big titty ladies, you don't help us. If you have a big bust, you need to be strapped down or your boobs are gonna be like so painful, and then 5 years later, they're gonna be like hanging down to your kneecaps. So I'm heading down to some stairs that are near my place at a ferry stop, and I'm just gonna kind of do a warm up by like not running, just gonna walk up and down the stairs like a million times because there's a million stairs. And I feel like it'll be a nice like variation on what I've been doing lately. I think I did about 10 goes up and down those stairs to sort of like get my heartbeat pumping. I wasn't really putting too much pressure on myself. I was like, if I walk up them, it's fine. It's still gonna like work out my legs. If I half run up them, that's fine. I just wasn't putting much pressure on myself, and it still got my heart rate going, and it was good, and it was good exercise. And then I headed off to a place near the water, and I brought my yoga mat and I did a little bit of yoga. So I've just walked down to the harbour and I'm about to do a little bit of a yoga session. I'm just gonna have a nice stretch. This is my view right now. You really need to like, I think, take advantage of what's around you. If you have a park nearby or something, it's just, I could do this inside, I could do this in my living room, but I would much prefer to come out here. I just really needed a rest day, and that was so relaxing. I'm so glad I did that. It was in the morning, so it gave me so much clarity for the rest of the day. Just the yoga just felt really nice. And also your muscles don't have to be burning, and you don't have to be sweating up a storm to be doing something good for your body. So you can still do something like yoga and Pilates, quite a relaxing thing, even Tai Chi. Like, you know what? It's still exercise. So yeah, I would definitely recommend. I felt so zen. It was so great. You may be wondering, Steph, why are you dressed up like you're from the 80s and about to do a jazzercise routine? By day 7, I was just feeling so good. I was so proud of myself for getting that far. I definitely did see a difference in my body, but the one thing that I thought was the craziest change that I felt in myself was my motivation levels. Energy sort of exudes energy, and people have always said that to me, and they always say exercise is really good for your soul. I'm telling you, it is so true. I really wanted to do something that was a little bit different, a little bit more fun to finish off the week. I'm feeling really quite drained from all the exercise. I hope you guys get a little bit of enjoyment out of this. This is the very last day of my challenge. I'm so proud of myself for getting this far. I did actually not think that I would be able to. Exercise has been like the woe of my entire life. So the fact that I was able to stick to 7 whole days and just not give up was so motivating for me, and it just made me feel really proud of myself, which then helped me get up in the mornings. You know, it helped me to feel more motivated to just do everyday tasks. I actually didn't think I would get this far, but I have, and I'm super proud of myself. And yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this video. Let's get into the very final workouts. Oh my god, this is so funny.
Are you doing this in your garden? I hope so. That's a nice environment. Right, left, right, left. Got our jazz shoes on, we got our leg warmers on, and we're gonna get jazzy. Lovely! Show me your orthodontia work. There they are.
This is legit. That was actually a massive workout. I'm not gonna lie. That worked parts of my body I didn't even know I had. Like, that's just things that you don't do anymore. Yeah, that is day 7 done, and I'm feeling so good about it. I can't believe I managed to do that for 7 whole days. Like, I'm the type of person who just doesn't exercise at all, so that was very refreshing. Honestly, if they brought back jazzercise, I would do it. I would so do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the 2nd episode of the Lazy Gal Diaries. I'm having so much fun creating these videos. They've been so good for me mentally and physically. If you didn't actually catch the very first episode of the Lazy Gal Diaries, I will link it down below and pop it in a card up above so you can check that out if you haven't seen it already. Last week I attempted to live off $50 for a week, and it was a crazy difficult experience, but we made it. And make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit the notifications button, because next week I am resetting my body clock. I'm the type of person who goes to bed at 4 AM and wakes up at midday, so not anymore guys, not anymore. I reset my body clock and I filmed it all. So if you want to see how I go with that challenge, make sure you're tuning in next week for the very next episode of the Lazy Gal Diaries, and I will see you there. Catch ya.